We'll go into this right now. To the bottom right hand side, our red Zerg player is going to be Impact. And to the upper left, our blue Terran player is INnoVation. Fingers crossed that should be the last time we ever have dogs interrupting the stream, because I did get a message saying that my studio should have internet now. So after this, I'm going to go over there and hopefully get everything sorted out so that we can stream from there tomorrow and be like, woo, StarCraft. Yeah, whoop, whoop, whoop. Love it. Should be good. Alright, guys, so hopefully, again, that's not going to be an issue much longer. We're getting there. We have resolved it. We've spent a lot of money to get a proper place to cast from. An entirely new PC, new audio setup. We're going to be able to stream in so much better quality than before. As long as the internet actually works, which is going to be interesting. So yeah. Again, guys, just as we set up into this, as we see a 2-1-1 opening from INnoVation and Impact just with a hatch gas pool, I'd just like to say once more, if you do enjoy the games today, do not forget you can support the stream, you can support the channel by subscribing, donating and cheering. You can also just follow as well. And of course, thank you for tuning in too. Do make sure to do all of that if you can afford to, if you do enjoy and you do want to support the stream into the future and help me keep on streaming, obviously. So please do feel, please do check out all of that if you're interested and you do want to support the stream. As we we'll jump into this now and let's focus on the game as we have this Reaper just sort of moving around a little bit. Just going to be coming over to the right hand side, so Reaper's going to have a little bit of a look to see what I can get up to. Just sort of scouting around a little bit in the early stages. Let's see this Reaper just popping up, just drops a grenade down. Queen gets blasted away, nothing too crazy there straight away. INnoVation going to back away up to the right hand side. So INnoVation backs off a little bit. His Stimpack starts on up. A couple of Marines on the way already. This mule going to expire and well, his factory finishes too. It looks as though we're not going to have too much exciting until we see the medevacs coming into the game. So a little while here before anything too crazy goes on. And so I guess we'll just keep on following this Reaper around. See if INnoVation does anything too interesting with this, but probably not. I think Speed is going to be finishing very, very soon. As we're going to be seeing the Reaper just come around the left-hand side. So Reaper coming around the left-hand side. Going to be looking to see what else it can get up to. So Reaper around the left. Again, just poking around here, seeing what's up, seeing what's happening. Deeper comes down at the front as well from INnoVation. I'm going to see that overall getting pushed away as well. But it has been in Pneumatized Carapace invested into by Impact and uses that to scout the 2-1-1 opening. So he knows exactly what he's playing against. Let's see what he gets up to deal with it. I mean, most likely going to be a... oh, is he going to go Link Queen? I mean, he's actually getting a bunch of Queens out and then dropping overload. So it looks like he's going to go Link Queen. Ooh, ooh. Intriguing. Is he going to burst, or what's exactly the plan for him here? I mean, he starts up Carapace upgrade. No extra Zerglings on the way just yet. As he starts to move across the map with this. I mean, I don't know how I feel about this, because honestly, I really do feel against this. If he just pulls SCVs and attack with your Marines, you deal with this so easily. So, I don't really feel as though these Queens are going to be able to get much done at all, as we have this Overlord coming in through the center of the map towards the natural. At the same time, an Overlord going to drop in towards the main base. I mean, maybe the multi-pronged aspect of this is what's going to really work out, as we see, well, Queens start to drop and INnoVation will just come in and start to drop kind of on top of them. We don't mind, he'll have to drop 2. INnoVation, no response in the main base, so we see Impact actually getting a lot of damage. INnoVation do nothing at all in the main base to deal with this. That's a lot of damage taken. 14 workers lost. He's still not responding. INnoVation, what is he doing? Well, I can tell you, he's doing absolutely nothing at all. That's so, well, ridiculous. He's lost every worker but 2 in his main. Those 2 are going to start getting chased down as well. Some Marines on the low ground are going to start simming in, but he's just lost so much already. Pulling SCVs forwards. Impact looking very, very good in game number 1. Although that said, he just loses this Overlord of units inside. I mean, still, what on earth was that INnoVation? If he just pulled his workers down to the low ground, it would have changed absolutely everything. But instead, he just lets them all die. It's a big mistake from him here in game number 1. Impact is looking very good in this first game. Alright, we're going to see these few Lings going in over the left-hand side as well. A couple more Lings going in too. And there's going to be seeing a couple more Overlords. Just moving out from Impact, moving over to the left-hand side. I mean, it is going to be INnoVation to attack you to try and make up something. But there's going to be Banes, Lings, Queens. I just don't see a way. Even if, I mean, I guess Widowmine hits are going to be the real answers. The first Widowmine Malak goes down without doing anything. Second Widowmine If at least takes down the Banelings, which means that actually the Banelings get targeted down. Now it's actually only Marines left over, but only Lings and Queens to fight it. So moving forwards, these Marines come forwards. Another stim. Drones get pulled in. He's targeting down Queens. He'll fight the drones at the same time. Counterattack with Zerglings. A couple of Marines will clean up. 3 SCVs lost, but look at this. 10 drones lost across the map. INnoVation does damage to start recovering in the game. It's still not enough though, and he knows it as well. GG is called, and Impact is going to be taking game 1 for kind of the big Casper kind of teams dissolving. With just Terran players, so there's a lot more Terran players participating in the first place anyway. But it's still pretty crazy. And if INnoVation wins this now, well, he would be the 11th Terran victor of 14 Leifeng Cups, which have been in this bi-weekly format. It's crazy that there's been so many, but I mean, hey, we've been casting this all year long. If you guys haven't realized that, then you've missed out on a lot of Leifeng Cups. You can catch up with a bunch of the VODs though on our YouTube channel, youtube.com/WardiTV. You can actually find so many replays over there. We upload twice a day. Unless we literally have no games to upload, we'll upload twice a day on the YouTube channel. So check that out, youtube.com/WardiTV for all of your StarCraft 2 VOD needs. Definitely worth checking out, I would say. Actually, the YouTube's grabbed a lot of traction lately, so please do remember to subscribe as well. Make sure you see when our VODs go up. It's actually really been great to see the YouTube grow, and there's going to be some more YouTube-only content coming up in the very near future as well, so keep your eyes out for all of that. As we have to the bottom right-hand side, our blue Zerg player, it is Impact, looking to try and force another best of 3 in this grand final to see what's up. And to the top left-hand side, the red Terran player is going to be INnoVation. Looking to win this right now. Best of 3 kind finals are kind of lame. Yeah, the best of 3 sort of sucks, but it sort of makes sense. There has to be some advantage for coming from the winner's bracket, and it's just the way they decide to do it. They basically say in the entire tournament, if you lose twice, you're out. If you lose 2 series, you're out. And so if you're, they just sort of stick it to the best. I mean, it's just a way of doing it with double elimination. It's just one way you can get it done, so. Anyways, we're just going to be setting up into this, and guess what? It's a 2-1-1 again out of INnoVation. Not a 3-rack sweeper, which is sort of interesting. I mean, not super interesting. It's just sort of something you don't have to see every time. In fact, I'd say in the Korean scene, it's done a lot less often than, say, players in the foreign scene. I mean, Beyond likes to do it, but players like Uthermal love to do it. Uthermal, Kalazur, they love that 3-rack sweeper player, so just not seen as much in the kind of Korean scene, I suppose. Pool first play actually from Impact, which was actually going down earlier that I didn't mention. Gas pool play means that he does kind of delay the CC for a few seconds here, not too much though. Doesn't actually manage to kill the SCV, so just delaying the CC. That doesn't really do too much then, as you just wait for again. INnoVation's build to sort of come around and just wait to see what he's going to be doing here throughout the game to try and get some damage done, you know, to try and, you know, I guess, I mean, obviously the 2-1-1 drop will come in, but does he follow up with the tanks again? Does he go 3 bases this time? Does he go 5 racks straight away? You know, what exactly is the decision here from INnoVation as to how he follows up this 2-1-1 build order? As we're going to be seeing the Reaper just moving around a little bit, having a little bit of a look to see what's going on. I'm just going to see that Reaper just, again, checking around. Actually sees a few Lings going up to the top side. How many Lings is there? 8? That's not enough to really do damage here. Marine's on the high ground as well. He knows about this, clearly. And so he has enough to fight. And these Lings won't do much at all. So nice little cleanup. Well, not even cleanup, but just nice little defense by not even having to worry about anything. So it's a good way to start things off, as we're going to be seeing a grenade going down. Reaper and Marines joined up together still. And as we're going to see this Overlord just starting to move a little bit over to the left-hand side. Have a little bit of a look to see what's going on. Again, guys, I'm sorry, my PC keeps dropping some frames now and then. My internet just isn't completely stable today, so I can't really do much about it. So if the stream's dropping for a few seconds here and there, I do apologize. It's something I just can't change without resetting the internet, but I don't think it's worth resetting the internet for, especially not at this point. But anyways, you guys get the idea. Anyway, so we're waiting for this drop of INnoVation to come in. So many of these Lings low health already. I mean, actually, that does make a bit of an impact. If they die, twice as fast, you can kill twice as many Lings as quickly. So that is a pretty big deal to think about when you know INnoVation is going to be attacking very shortly. So the kind of micro of the Reaper is actually a bit more important than you might think. It's actually doing quite a bit here to allow him to make a very strong attack in the very near future. Now, this time around, Impact is not going to be super far behind on workers. Question is he going to make enough kind of units outside of this set of drones? I mean, he needs to start making some Lings very soon, otherwise he's going to be in a lot of trouble as this first drop starts to come across the map. The Ling's still counter-attacking. I'd like if these Lings actually got back home, because he's going to need as many units as possible back at home to defend this drop. Actually, an Overlord going to start going down here. This is bad. I mean, that's already a supply block we're talking about. No transfuse coming down. Queen's in position. Let's see how this engagement's going to go from Impact. He really needs to make sure he trades well. Is the first Queen going to go down super quickly? Even one transfuse doesn't help out too much there as he targets down the Queens. Knowing that if he gets rid of the Queens, he can actually just kind of stick around much longer with the medevacs throughout. So that's a nice little trade initially. We'll have to lift up here once more. We'll continue to just back away. Probably unload and just step away and trade and continue to trade throughout as we see the third base coming up. Much, in fact, no siege tank this time around, so much different way of playing for INnoVation. As I still like how he's traded here early. I mean, 2 Queens picked off. It's a good start. Feelings as well. And it's just going to be seen. There's Marines just going to back up the left-hand side of the map. I mean, there's Zerglang just out the front as well. And it's going to be seen. More Marines just gathering together. Medevac's just going to lift those units up, and INnoVation can get ready for another attack here very shortly. You should probably send this medevac in to get repaired on up. +1 Carapace coming in for our Zerg player. He's got +1 melee too, so he does have double upgrades, and they're going to be quite early compared to the Terran player. So it's going to be that's going to be quite nice little thingy for our kind of Zerg player to kind of have the upgrade lead. And just needs to make sure he has +2 coming in as well. Doesn't want to delay that too much, otherwise he will start to throw away his timing window here in this game. They can still sat towards the upper right hand side. A few Marines are going to start unloading from this medevac as well. So a few more Marines just unloading, a few more Overlords starting to build as well. And it's going to be seeing these are going to start working their way through these rocks. So it's going to be seeing what else is going on. Bane is on the way to the right hand side, and Overlord gets picked off. A drop an Overlord as well, so that's not going to be put to too much more use. Impact to him another supply block. INnoVation has forced him into a lot of these throughout this game already. I think he's going in towards the 4th base, going to try and run towards the 3rd. I mean, INnoVation just keeps on building up Marine Marauder medevac. Very Marine Marauder I can't speak. Not Marine Marauder medevac, Marine Widowmine medevac. So just keeps building up into this, and I guess he goes to push with 1-1 and starts a +2/+2 behind it. Feelings starts top right. Still just waiting to run by. I mean, little things like this are definitely ways he can stay in the game. Drop from INnoVation, going to try and keep our Zerg player busy. Keep him honest as well at this sort of point. I see another couple of depots coming down just towards this wall. So a couple of depots coming on down here. Still a Marine position to the right hand side of the main base. And there we see Marines and medevacs starting to move through the center. So a whole bunch more units moving through the center of the map. And they're going to start steering forwards, probably a scan. Get rid of some of these creep tumors. And just kind of keep themselves some of the map controls. We see Ling is starting to run on forwards here. And these Marines are going to get lifted up into these medevacs. INnoVation very smart to just pick up and leave immediately, realizing he's not going to trade well at all down here. 2 upgrades on the way for both players right now. A bunch of Lings to the top side, still ready to run by in towards this 3rd. No real protection left over here at all by INnoVation. Let's have a big Widowmine Marine drop to the left hand side. 1 drop to the right as well as he comes in. Tries to trade against these Banelings, actually dropping off to kind of, you know, sort of like splitting while dropping, you know, because he's only dropping out 1 unit at a time. Doing it again, and continues to trade nicely with these Banelings. INnoVation just trading through the center of the map here. Again, 2 upgrades are even from both players, and that will be nice for the Terran player to catch up. He's been playing behind in upgrades until his 1-1 finish, so to be able to play evenly will be nice, as he'll be attacking in towards this 3rd base, or 4th base now, sorry. And he'll be having a lot of Widowmines to kind of back him up as well, so INnoVation, I guess, very ready to kind of fight over here, so Widowmines will not go off just yet. Maybe now as INnoVation will probably want to try and lift up, minimize the damage he takes, and 2 Widowmines connect so nicely here. That's 1 Baneling though is going to connect. Just a fair amount, still pushing through the center as well, still an army to the right hand side. Our Zerg players kind of run by, has not done anything at all, as his 4th base is now dangerously low. 1 more Widowmine will connect on a good chunk of units over here. And we'll see transfusers coming in to make sure this 4th base will stay alive. Full wall of setup in this position now, though, as Ling Bane, well, I guess the Banes can bust through it quite easily. But just look at the supply lead INnoVation has taken, 173 to 132. He knows how far ahead he is in this game. And he's making sure to kind of maintain this now as he tries to target down a Queen, which he gets, full of energy as well, so that's always nice. A couple SCVs go down, and here we go. Banes will bust through this depot wall, but INnoVation will see it immediately because he sees the wall going down. And he just pulls his units into position. They were already back on the top left side of the map, so no real issue. Scans to pick off the Banes, which burrow as well. INnoVation not letting anything slip by him at all right now. A little bit of a supply block because of the depots going down, but that's about it. The only real negative to this. Otherwise, it was a good defense and efficient trade. Banes and Lings being sacrificed for not really much gained at all. A few more Banes to the top right-hand side, and you're going to see these few Marines. And Marauder and a Widowmine just moving forwards as well. They're going to be coming forwards and actually going to find a few of these Banes which are morphing in, so they're going to force a cancel on a few of those. As we see also a big push down the left side of the map from INnoVation as well. He'll set up a set of Widowmines in this location here, and here we go. Big fight going to start moving on in. The Widowmines are actually very slow to connect, but they do connect on a few Banes towards the back. And there's just enough Marine Marauder to keep on fighting here. And there's going to be, what, like 5 or 6 Banes left over in the next few moments to kind of reinforce this now. And that's okay, but it's still not a lot as Ling Bane goes into counterattack once again to the top side towards the third base of the Terran player. He's going to send his drop back to kind of deal with that. One Baneling left in this isn't really enough to do kind of devastating damage. Widowmine's actually going to do quite a lot to clean up. A few SCVs going down, but I mean, when you still can't deal with the Bioforce towards your 4th base, you got bigger issues. INnoVation takes game number 3, and he is the champion of the Leifeng Cup 157.